Hey, audio, damn near fixed. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. Let me take this out because right now the active listening thing is enabled. People online were saying, oh, damn, the active listening on Windows has so much delay, it sucks. Well, dude, I just need to know that my audio is being like what I'm hearing. It was through active listening I was able to figure out the whole electromagnetic interference bullcrap in the first place. If you don't know, this is, by the way, cinnamon toothpick, by the way. Everybody always thinks like, oh, Dan, you want to be a cool guy who smokes cigs. Even the way you hold it, you're just trying to emulate smoking. You're partially correct. I mean, honestly, because like smoking, it is just a cool thing. You can't get you no we can't get around that as a species. Okay, nobody can deny it. Smoking is cool looking. Okay, and even people who do smoke, even though they look disheveled and ugly, the act of smoking is just cool. Because in today's day and age, where everybody knows that, smoking, it smells bad, it looks bad, makes your skin look like shit, makes you die. And people who some people still choose to smoke. And it's those people who are the coolest, okay, in my opinion. Like, to willingly, like, say, yeah, I could vape. Yeah, I could do Zins. Yeah, I could do this, that, other thing. I'm just going to go and instead breathe carcinogens directly into my mouth. And the people who do it, they're not even like the type of guy to be like, yeah, I want to look cool. If I ever start smoking cigarettes, you bet your ass it's because I want to be Mr. Cool Guy. Walking around thinking I'm tough with my Marlboro Red. But no, the reason why I got hooked on these is because I had a coworker named Graham. Coolest guy ever, seriously. And he was on Zins, and he was like, I'm taking these cinnamon toothpicks, Dan, do you want one? I use it to try and emulate a Zin burning my lip, so I don't like constantly use them. And yeah, now I use them because it's like an oral fixation. It's like Hunter Biden said. It's one of the one of the key most addiction elements is oral fixation because since we're kids we suck on our thumbs. Now I suck on hard wood, and so that's one way to like it. Also, the cinnamon sensation, I feel like it helps clean my mouth up a little bit. It makes my mouth feel less nasty, and that's why I use it. Now I don't use it all the time because having to haul around a container full of cinnamon toothpicks is already a pain in the ass, especially for my job where they make you have to have a work phone instead of just calling me on my personal. Like, maybe if I had a job where I was calling people all the time, I'd understand that, but really, do I need a work phone? All the guys, all of us, all my coworkers, we just contact each other on our personals. We never use our work phone. If anybody calls me on my work phone, you bet your ass it's some guy. It's either my boss or it's one of the rec facility people. And my boss, I love Scott. I love my boss. But he's just such an old timer, dude. Such an old timer. He's like, yeah, and I'm calling Dan up on his phone. He's not answering. What's that about? I'm like, because I'm using my real phone to listen to music right now while I weed whip. Sorry, Scott. You just call my personal. I'm sorry I had to inconvenience. He's like, I call these guys up on their work phone. I'm like, dude, how can you expect a brother to have his work phone on him at all times outside of work? When, like, he's got to have his personal. Okay, especially since we treat our phones nowadays like basically pacemakers, and we got to have them on us at all times. And this brother is still out here talking about how, we got to make. That's not his voice. That's not Scott's voice. Scott. Every time, have you ever listened to Scott Hamilton talk? He sounds like this. And some people say, "Oh, Dan, you're doxing him, dude." Okay, like he's a public worker. You can go on our website. You can see all of our staff. Okay, but and honestly, I don't even care for that. I think they should take the numbers off of the staff thing. Maybe some people will come watch this video one day. If by some miracle, a lot of people start watching this channel and they go to the website and they look at my number and they call me up, that'd be a pain in the ass. But then that'll be a good reason to go to the rec facility and tell them, hey, yeah, guys, you can't have my phone number on a public website. Like, you can have my work phone number on there, my personal. Get that off there, dude. What are you doing? Unless I'm not sure. Let's go check for ourselves. Let's go check the website for ourselves and see, do they put my personal phone number on here? I don't. A part of me wants to say they don't because that just is such an obviously stupid thing to allow anybody who has access to a website to be able to just contact you. But anyway, let's just scroll down here and Oh, okay, so it seems we only have our email. Oh, so hey, I'm wrong about that. So only our work email is how you contact us. I'm happy about that. I thought everyone else has their numbers available, but not mine. So you guys can't figure out my number. Ha! Get fucked. Anyway, not much else to really talk about today. Just kind of rambling into a camera. And I got this boom arm. It's cool. I'm going to use it later on. But I don't have anything to latch it onto. There's no good surface for the clamp to latch onto, so we got to figure that problem out. But yeah, anyway, not much else to report. I was going to make this video originally a little bit more depressing. Like, oh, I feel so tired and like weak all the time. Well, yeah, that's because I've been eating like crap. Okay? One more thing also to say. If you want to learn how to speak, I just figured this out a few minutes ago. When you're speaking, if you want a good resonant tone, because I feel like if I do the belly breathing thing and I speak from my throat, I can get a decent resonant tone. But there's still these moments where I'm talking and where I'm talking with other people, and I still hear that high-pitched voice come through, and I'm like, where's that coming from? And that's because you don't just speak from the lower part of your body for the deeper tone, you also got to speak from the lower part of your face. Meaning, you don't ever want to have scrunch your nose up. Like, this middle part of your face should never really be used or talked. That's how you get that nasally tone. But if I focus and I just focus on only moving this part of my face, you can just see how everything above this line is basically dead and not moving at all. That's how you can get a deep, resonant toned voice, okay? Without it sounding completely fake. I mean, really all deep voices are kind of fake in comparison to what you naturally sound like, but if you can focus and spend your life just learning to talk only with this lower third of your face, you can get that deep, resonant tone voice. Even right now, it sounds a little bit deeper than what I'm used to. And that's just because I'm just focusing on just making sure all of my words are directed solely from the lower part of my body. Lower part of my diaphragm, lower part of my throat, and lower part of my face. Making sure my nose has nothing to do with how I speak. So that's a little tip for y'all out there. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I promise. I'm done. See right there. Right there. I said, I'm done. And I scrunched my face up, and then I got that, I lost that resonant tone I was speaking with. Anyway, I'm done. I'm really done now.